Hello everyone, I'm Frank and welcome to Learn How to Sudoku, where we take a very easy variant Sudoku puzzle and we break it down in detail so that you can learn how to Sudoku. Today's very easy puzzle is called Take Two by Flinty, and here are the rules. We have normal Sudoku rules apply, which means place a digit 1 through 9 in every cell such that there are no repeats in any row, column, or designated 9-cell region, which is a box in this case. We also have all 2's in the grid are given digits. If you can see a white space through the fog, that cell cannot be a 2. All 2's in the grid, all 2's in the grid are given digits, right? So that means that a 2 is always given, essentially, in this puzzle. So the 2 cannot be a blank space, essentially. Cannot be in a blank space because we are given all the 2's in this puzzle. It's just that we can't see them right now. So basically, if you ever have a blank space in the puzzle, it's never a 2. That's it. So that's an interesting take. Yeah, actually, I think I kind of like that with the dynamic fog of war. That makes things interesting. Anyways, well, we also have dynamic fog, where in this puzzle, correctly placed digits will reveal that cell specifically, and some key deductions will uncover more fog. So we'll only get clearing of fog in cells that we place correctly, but we might get some more somewhere else. And that's how dynamic fog works. We also have the following common constraints are used within this puzzle. We have arrows where digits on an arrow sum to the number in the attached circle. Oops. So if we had, for example, an arrow like this, if this was basically like 3 and 4, this would have to be 7, because the digits along the arrow must sum to the number in the attached circle. So this is an example of how arrows would work. We also have Dutch whisper lines, which are orange, where adjacent digits on a line differ by at least 4. So if this were, for example, a 3, and this was a Dutch whisper line, this digit would have to be 7, 8, or 9, because those are the only digits that are 4 or more away from 3. And that's how Dutch whisper lines work. We also have evens, where digits on a solid gray square are even. So if there's a solid gray square in one of these boxes, it must contain an even digit. We also have German whispers, which is a green line, where adjacent digits on a green line differ by at least 5. So for example, if we had a German whisper line here, and this were a 3, this would have to be 8 or 9, because those are the only digits that are 5 or more away from 3. And that's an example of how German whisper lines work. We have killer cages where digits in a cage sum to the given total. So, for example, these 5 digits add up to 18. So these combination of digits must specifically add up to 18 here. We also have a pink Renban line, or I usually like to call it purple, but some people call it magenta. Anyways, digits on a line, on a pink Renban line, form a set of distinct consecutive digits. So distinct means that they cannot repeat. And consecutive digits means that they have to form a consecutive set, which means that there are no spaces in between. So you could have something like, say, 6, 8, and 7 here, because that forms a consecutive set, 6, 7, 8. But you could not have something like 6, 7, 9 here, right? Because there's a space in between 7 and 9. So 6, 7 is consecutive, but 7 and 9 is not. And that's an example of how Renban lines work. We also have thermometers. There's a lot of rules here. Jeez. We have thermometers where digits increase from the bulb to the tip. So if you had a thermometer go something like that, you could have a valid... to satisfy this thermometer, you could have something like 2, 4, 5. Oh, I don't like this. I want actually a different pattern. Let's do that. So you could have 2, 4, 5, 6, 8, and that's a valid thermometer. What you could not have is something like a 6 here, and they would be 2, 4, 6, 6, 8. That would not work because in this thermometer, digits must increase from the bulb to the tip, and it's not increasing from here from 6 to 6. So that is not valid. We also have XVs, where XVs, digits separated by an X sum to 10, and digits separated by a V sum to 5. So let's think that this is an X, and we'll make the blue one a V. If this were a 3, this would have to be 7. If this were a 4, this would have to be 1. Because between if the two digits are separated by an X, they must sum to 10. And if two digits separated by a V must sum to 5. Again, remember, this I'm using the blue X as a V example here. So that's how XVs work. And finally, we have zippers, where they are usually lavender. And it's bumped? I'm not sure what that means. But anyways, we have digits in equal... So, oops. Digits... Apologies for that. Okay, we're going to use the pink as a lavender, even though it's not pink. But digits an equal distance from the bumped center. Okay, that's what the bumped is. The bumped center, so we'll say this is a bump, of the line sum to the number in the center. So for example, if this were an 8, that would mean these two digits must add up to 8 because they are 1 away from the center, and these two digits must add up to 8 because they are 2 away from the center. So you could have a valid combination as like 1, 7, and 4, and 4. Because these two digits add up to 8, and they are 2 away from the center. These two digits add up to 8, and they are 2 away from the center. And those are all the rules. If you like to play along, there's going to be a link in the description. And now, I'm going to get started. Let's learn how to Sudoku. Okay, first things first, we have 5 digits adding up to 18. What are the possibilities? We can have 1, 2, 3, 4, 8, 1, 2, 3, 5, 7. You cannot have 1, 2, 3, 6 something because that would have to have a 6 there. So that's a repeat. And they're all in the same cage, so there are no repeats allowed. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 8. 1, 2, 3, 5, 7. What other possible combinations? 1, 2, 4, 5, 6. And I think that's the only combinations that you can have. So because of that, actually, that is the guaranteed. The reason why we know is we have 5 digits adding up to 18. What does that mean for the rest of the digits in that box? They must add up to 45, which is the sum of the digits 1 through 9, minus 18, which is 27. 4 digits adding up to 27, the only possibilities are 4, 7, 8, 9, 5, 6, 8, 9, or 5, 6, 7, 9. So 2, where is 2 in this box? Well, we said in the first part, the take 2, all 2's in the regions are given. So 2 cannot be here, 2 cannot be here. Therefore, this must be a 2. Aha! And here we have 3 digits adding up to 24. So this must be 7, 8, and 9, because those are the only 3 unique digits that can add up to 24. And we know they're unique because they're in the same box. Also, this is 18 and this is 24. What does that mean that digit is? This is 18 plus 24 is 42. 45 minus 42 is 3, so this must be 3 here. So this is 3. The rest of these digits in this cage are 1, 4, 5, and 6. These two digits must add up to 5. So it's either 1, 4 or 2, 3 here. That forces these to be 6, 7, 8, and 9. Well, in row 3, we have a 6, 7, 8, 9 quadruplet, which eliminates 6, 7, 8, 9 in the rest of the row. Therefore, 6 can't be here, 6 can't be here, 6 can't be here. Where is the 6 then in row 3? It has to be one of these two digits. And 6 would add up to, with 4 to add up to 10. So either this is 6, 4, and that's 1, 9, or this is 6, 4, and that's 1, 9. So this has to be a 6, 9 pair. This has to be a 1, 4 pair. This 6, 9 pair eliminates 6 and 9 in the rest of the row, so this can't be 9. This is a 7, 8 pair. This 7, 8 pair eliminates 7, 8 in the rest of the box, so this is 9. This 1, 4 pair eliminates 1 and 4 in the rest of the row, so this can't be 1, 4 here or 1, 4 here. This 5, 6 pair eliminates 5, 6 in the rest of this box, so this is a 1, 4 pair here. So we already have a 1, 4 pair and a 6, 9 pair in this upper right-hand box. That eliminates 1, 9, 4, 6 from being possibilities here. Therefore, it's either 2, 8, which means this is 2 and that's 8 because this can never be 2, or it's 3, 7. We're not sure which. But 2 cannot be in a white cell, so this cannot be 2. This must be a 3, 7 pair because 2s are all given. 2 cannot be here. Where is the 2 in this upper right-hand box? It has to be here. So this is a 2. That leaves this remaining digits as 5 and 8. In row 3, we have 3 digits adding up, which must be 1, 4, and 5. Because of the 7, 8 pair, the 6, 9 pair, and the given 2 and 3. This can never have a 2, and you have 3 unique digits on an arrow, which means this you can never have 4 unique digits on an arrow. Actually, yes, you can never have 4 unique digits on an arrow, and they are unique since they are in the same box. So this must be the circle head, and you do not have a 2 here. So at minimum, it's 1, 3, and 4, which adds up to 8. So this could be 8 or 9, but we can't have a 9 because of a 9 in the column. So this must be an 8, which forces this to be a 1, 3, 4 pair or triplet, which adds up to 8, right? Because 2 cannot be here. This is an even digit. This is an even digit. Okay. This cannot be 4, so this is 2, 6, or 8. This cannot be 8, so this is 2, 4, or 6. Okay. But 2 is given, so neither of these can be 2. Therefore, this is either 4 or 6. So if this was 4 and 6, that would eliminate all possibilities for that cell. So this can't be 4 or 6. This is 1, this is 9, this is 4, this is 6. That means this is even. And it's also not given 2. So this can't be 2. This is 4 or 6. Can't be 4 or 6. So this must be 8. So this is 8, which eliminates 8 here. So it's 5. This is 8. That eliminates 8 here. It's 6 and 4. G. Okay, yeah, this is the German whisper line. 2 is not any of these cells. This cell is next to 4 unique digits. If this were 9, it would guarantee that the 2 would have to be in one of these cells. But it's not, because it's not given. Therefore, this cannot be 9. This must be 1, and this must be 6, 7, 8, 9 on the outside. Or not outside, on the German whisper line. So this is 6, 7, 8, 9, 6, 7, 8, 9, 6, 7, 8, 9, 6, 7, 8, 9, which leaves the remaining digits as 2 through 5. This also can't be 1 anymore. We have a Dutch whisper line here. These digits can only be, it cannot be 2 because 2 has to be given. It could be 3, it could be 5 or 7. That's interesting. If it were 3, it would be next to 7, 8, and 9 here. Okay. Oh, this 8 eliminates 8 here, so this is 7, which makes this 8. If this were 3 here, it would be next to 7, 8, or 9. So this would be 7 or 9 here, and this would be 8 or 9 because we can't have a 3 or 7 there. If it's 5, it's specifically next to 1 and 9 because those are the only digits that are 4 or more away from 5. If it's 7, it's next to 1, 2, or 3. Well, 2 can't be either of these, so it would be a 1, 3 pair then. Here. Okay. This can't be 3, though. So what are the possibilities? Okay, so that's 1, 9, and then 1 or 3. So this would be 1, and this would be 3. Okay. Where does that leave the rest of the digits? I'm not sure. Okay. What do we have in column 8? We have 2, 3, 5, 7 remaining. Okay. Where are 4 and 6 in column 9? They can't be here because they're already there in box 1. Or sorry, in this 4, 6 pair in the box. 4 and 6 cannot be here, so this must be a 4, 6 pair here because 4 and 6 cannot be 4 or more away from 3, 5, or 7. So this is a 4, 6 pair, which means in the remaining digits, we have 1, 5, 8, and 9. Well, 8 can't be here because of the 8 in the box, so we have a 1, 5, 9 triplet, which eliminates 1, 5, and 9 in the rest of the column and in the rest of the box, so this can't be 5 and this can't be 1 or 9. That makes this an 8. 8 can only be 4 away from 3 out of 3, 5, and 7, so this is 3, and this must be a 7 or 9. These can't be 3 anymore. This is a thermometer here. It cannot have a 2. This could be at minimum 1. This could be at minimum 3. This could be at minimum 4 here. This 3 here eliminates 3 here. We have a 1, 4, 1, 4 pair in column 1, which eliminates 1 as a possibility here. And it can't be 2 because it's not given. Can't be 3 or 4. This has to be at minimum of 5. This 5 has to be next to at minimum a 6, and this is the maximum too. So this must be 6 and this must be 5. This is 7 or 9 here. This 6 eliminates 6 here. This 8 eliminates 8 here. So this is a 6 and 7, 9 triplet. This 3 eliminates 3 here. Where is the 5 in row 4? Can't be here because of the 5 in the box. Can't be either of these two because they must be 5 or more away from 1. Can't be, this 3 means this, well, this could be 7 or 9, so can't be 5 though, because that's, and it can't be 5 because of that. So this must be a 5 here, which eliminates 5 in the rest of the box and the column. So this can't be 5, this is a 4, which eliminates 4 here. So one of these two digits in the central box is a 4, which eliminates 4 here. So this is 6, this is 4. This 5 and 6 eliminates 5 here. Plus we also have a 7, 8, 9 triplet in row 6, which eliminates 7, 8, 9 in the rest of the rows. So this can't be 5 or 7, this must be a 2, which is the given 2. This 2 eliminates 2 here, so this is 7. This can't be 2 or 7, so this is 5. This 2 eliminates 2 here, so that's 3. That leaves a 1 remaining in row 6, so that's a 1. This must be 7 or 9 here. This can't be 3, and this can't be 3. We have in row 4, 1, 2, and 4 remaining. This can't be 1, 4 because of the 1, 4 pair in the column. So this is a 2, which will be a given 2. Neither of this can be 2. This must be greater than 2, so this must be 4, which makes this 1. This 1 eliminates 1 here, so that's 4. This is 1. 1 eliminates 1 here, so this is 4. This can't be 4 or 1, so it's 3. This can't be 3 or 4 then, which makes that a 1. This 5 eliminates 5 here. It's 6. This is 5. Remaining digits in row 5 have to be 3, 7, 8, and 9. Well, this can't be 7, 8, or 9, so this must be 3. This can't be 8 or 3, so this is a 7, 9. This can't be 3 or 7, 9 because of the 7, 9 pair in the row, so this must be an 8. That leaves a 7, 9 pair remaining in column 1. In column 2, there's just a 5. So this is 5. In column 3, we have a 2, 6 pair. So that eliminates 2 and 6 here, or that makes 2 and 6 have to be here. This can't be 5. This can't be 1. In column 7, we're missing 2 and 3. And this can't be 3, so this must be a 2, which makes this a 3. What else do we have? In row 8, we are missing 5, 7, 8, 9. 5 cannot be here. If this were 8 or 9, the problem is the 7 in row 8 also has to be in this box. So if this were 8 or 9, that can only be on a Renban with 6, 7, 8 or 7, 8, 9. So this can never be 8 or 9 here. Because if it's 8 or 9, the 7 would be here, so this would not have a 7 available. So you could not have 7, 8, 9 or 6, 7, 8, so therefore this is rendered invalid. So it cannot be 8 or 9 here. This is 5 or 7. If it's 5, it has to be 3, 4, 5, 4, 5, 6. But if it's 3, 4, 5, it cannot be 3 and 4 here because of this 3, 4 pair. So this could never be 3 and 4. If it's 5, it could be 4 and 6 as long as this is 4 and this is 6. It could be 5, 6, 7, but the 7 would have to be here. So this would be 5 then, and this would be 6 if that were 5, 6, 7. And could it be 6, 7, 8? No, 8 cannot be here or here. So 8 is one of these two digits here. So this is always, it's 4, 5, 6 or 5, 6, 7. 5 then has to be one of these two digits, which means this cannot be 5. We also need a 6 here because it's either 4, 5, 6 again or 5, 6, 7. We can't have 3, 4, 5 because 3 and 4 can't be here. So this would then be 4, 5, and something else, which would have to be 6 to be a Renban. Or it's 6, 5, 6, 7. It can never be 6, 7, 8, or above. So 6 has to be one of these, which means this cannot be 6, which means where in row 4 is a 6? It has to be here. So this is 6. One of these two is 8. We know there's a 5 here, so this can't be 4 or 5, so this is 1, which means this can't be 1 or 4, so this is 5. Let's see. We know... This 7 eliminates 7 here, so this is 9, which makes this 7. 9 eliminates 9 here, so it's 1, which means this can't be 1. What are the remaining digits in row 7? It's 2, 3, 4, and 6. But where is the 3? 3 can't be either of these because of the Renban, and this 3 being in the box can't be here because of the 3 in the column, so this must be a 3 here. This is 2, 4, or 6, but it cannot be 6 because, again, we know the 6 has to be on this Renban. It's either 4, 5, 6 or 5, 6, 7. This can't be 4 then because of the 4 in the column, so this is a 2, and that's given. That leaves in column 5, the remaining digits are 6 through 9. This can't be 7 or 8. This can't be 6 or 9. And this can't be 8. That doesn't really tell us much. What else do we have? We don't have a zipper for okay. Rest of the digits in column 4. We can't have 5 or 6 or 1. We know we definitely have a 3 in one of these two spaces. You could have 2, 4, 7, 8, 9. This can't be 4. Okay, none of these could be 4. This can't be 2 or 8. This can't be 9. Okay, the rest of row 2 is 2, 3, 7, 8. But we know 3 cannot be here, so 3 has to be one of these two. We know 8 has to be one of these 3 digits here. We don't, and 2 has to be one of these 2 digits here. That doesn't really tell us much. Where is the 6 in row 1? Can't be here because of the 6 in the column. The Ren band requires a 6 here, so this must be a 6 here. So this is 6. This is a zipper line. We know there's a 3 in one of these two cells, and it cannot be added up to with 6 and another digit can never add up to 3. So this must be a 3 here, which forces this to be 9, which makes this 7, which makes this 8. Therefore, this cannot be 5, 6, 7. It must be 4, 5, 6, which makes this a 2. That's a 4. That leaves this as a 2. This 3 eliminates 3 here, so it's 7. This is 3. 7 eliminates 7 here. That's 3 in the corner. We celebrate because we know we're close to solving it. This is an 8. This is a 7. This 6 eliminates 6 here, so this is 9. Actually, couldn't be a 6 anyways because of the 6 in the Ren band. This can't be 8 or 9, so this is 7, which makes this 5, 6, 4. This 6 eliminates 6 here, so that's 2. This is 6. This can't be 9, so this is 5, 9. This 7 eliminates 7 here. It's 9, 7, 9, 7. This can't be 7 or 8, so this is 9. This can't be 7 or 9, so this is 8, which forces this to be a 1. And that's a solve. Pretty cool, actually. I haven't seen given digits used in this way before. So that was actually very interesting about the limitations that implied. Pretty cool, actually. Pretty cool. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed this episode of Learn How to Sudoku, and I'll see you next time on Frank Puzzles. Take care.